Sonic,
An adventure's no fun if it's too easy.
Yakuza,
Yo.
Super Monkey Ball. What do these three monumentally iconic IPs have in common? They were all developed by SEGA. In the annals of gaming history, few names evoke as much nostalgia and admiration as SEGA. And although most of you will probably know SEGA for the games they make, some of you are probably young enough that you didn't know that SEGA used to be in the console race, which is dominated nowadays by Microsoft's Xbox and Sony's PlayStation. From its humble beginnings in the 1940s, to its meteoric rise in the arcade scene, and the turbulent journey through the console wars, SEGA's story is one of innovation, triumph, and eventual decline. But what happened? Let's find out. SEGA's story begins in the smoky arcades of the mid-20th century, where SEGA first made its mark with a string of arcade successes. Titles like Periscope and Pongtron captured the imagination of gamers worldwide, laying the foundation for what was to come. Periscope was an arcade shooting game that simulated a submarine attacking warships. The game featured a backdrop resembling an ocean, with cardboard cutouts of ships suspended from chains moving horizontally. Players utilized the periscope to aim and fire torpedoes, represented by lines of colored lights and accompanied by electronic sound effects. Pongtron was Sega's initial foray into video-based gaming, and served as their interpretation of the classic Pong game.
Yo.
But it was in the early 1980s that Sega faced its first major challenge. As the video game industry experienced a crash, Sega doubled down on innovation, leading to an arcade comeback that would define the company's future. Enter Yu Suzuki, the visionary game designer whose creations would revolutionize the industry, with hits like Hang On and Space Harrier.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Suzuki not only revitalized Sega's arcade business, but also laid the groundwork for its foray into the console market. By the late 1980s, Sega had set its sights on the home console market, launching the Sega Master System and later the iconic Sega Mega Drive, known as the Genesis in North America. With its sleek design and cutting-edge technology, the Mega Drive quickly became a household name. But it was a spiky blue mascot that truly catapulted Sega into the stratosphere. Sonic the Hedgehog burst onto the scene in 1991, capturing the hearts of gamers everywhere, cementing Sega's dominance in the industry. However, as the mid-1990s approached, cracks began to appear in Sega's armor. Ambitious projects like the 32X and Sega CD failed to gain traction, and the release of the Sega Saturn was marred by mismanagement and controversy. By the late 1990s, Sega found itself in dire straits, hemorrhaging money and struggling to stay afloat in an increasingly competitive market. In a last-ditch effort to turn things around, Sega released the Dreamcast in 1998. The Dreamcast was ahead of its time, boasting innovative features like online connectivity and a vibrant library of games. But despite critical acclaim, it wasn't enough to save Sega from its fate. In 2001, Sega made the heartbreaking decision to bow out of the console market altogether, marking the end of an era for a beloved gaming company. Though Sega's console journey may have ended, its legacy lives on in the hearts of gamers everywhere. From the arcades to the living room, Sega's impact on the gaming industry is undeniable, forever etched into history. But as one chapter closes, another begins. In the wake of bidding farewell to the console market in 2001, Sega stood at a crossroads. While some anticipated a gradual decline for the once dominant gaming conglomerate, others speculated on the company's potential for a remarkable resurgence. What followed was a period of reinvention, reinnovation, and strategic partnerships that would redefine Sega's role in the gaming industry. 2001 to 2003 marked Sega's embarkment on a transformative journey into third-party gaming. With the closure of its hardware division, Sega focused its efforts on software development, aiming to leverage its rich history of iconic franchises and innovative game design to carve out a new path in the ever-evolving gaming landscape. However, this transition was not without its challenges. Sega faced significant financial burdens, with debts looming large over the company's future. It was during this critical juncture that Isao Okawa, chairman of CSK Corporation, stepped in to settle Sega's debt, providing the company with a much-needed lifeline and the opportunity to chart a course towards stability and growth. In 2003, Sega embarked on a new chapter with the acquisition by Sammy Corporation, marking a significant turning point in its history. Under the leadership of Hajime Satomi, president and CEO of Sammy, Sega shifted towards its profitable arcade business. The merger with Sammy enabled Sega to explore new avenues for growth and expansion. Innovative concepts tailored to the Japanese market, such as Derby Owners Club and trading card game machines, revitalized Sega's presence in arcades. Additionally, partnerships with industry luminaries like John Woo showcased Sega's commitment to pushing the boundaries of interactive entertainment. With a renewed sense of purpose, the 2000s and early 2010s saw Sega venture into new territories, as it made significant strides in studio acquisitions and intellectual property development. Notable acquisitions included Creative Assembly, known for the Total War series, Sports Interactive, who are the folks behind Football Manager, Relic Entertainment, who are known for Company of Heroes, and the brains behind the Persona series, Atlus. These strategic moves bolstered Sega's portfolio and positioned it as a major player in the global gaming industry. This period of time also saw Sega collaborate with Nintendo, resulting in the Mario and Sonic Olympic Game series, which showcased Sega's versatility and willingness to explore new partnerships. Additionally, success in the Japanese market with franchises like Yakuza and Hatsune Miku Project Diva highlighted Sega's ability to resonate with diverse audiences. But despite these successes, Sega still faced challenges, including closures of development studios and restructuring efforts to streamline operations. This shift towards digital platforms and mobile gaming marked a new era for Sega, as it adapted to evolving consumer preferences and market trends. In recent years, Sega has undergone further restructuring and reorganization, establishing numerous corporations and limited companies. But then 2020 saw challenges persist, with the COVID-19 pandemic impacting Sega's arcade operations, prompted further adjustments to Sega's business model. In light of this, Sega shifted its focus on leveraging its iconic brands and nurturing new talent to shape the future of gaming. On the horizon, we can expect to see more and more games come from Sega's subsidiary developers, such as Atlus, who are slated to release Metaphor ReFantazio later this year. And it was also unveiled at the most recent Game Awards that Sega will be rebooting a plethora of classic titles, such as Jet Set Radio, Shinobi, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Crazy Taxi, and many more. These ambitious initiatives reflect Sega's commitment to honoring its storied legacy, while embracing the opportunities of the future. As Sega continues to innovate and inspire, its journey from console developer to third-party developer to gaming powerhouse serves as a testament to the enduring resilience and creativity of one of gaming's most iconic companies. From its humble beginnings to its triumphant resurgence, Sega's legacy remains etched into the annals of gaming history, reminding us that the spirit of adventure and innovation knows no bounds.